them, it's the entire ruling class of this country.
That ruling class is widely seen as corrupt and incompetent. President Trump has signed executive orders extending an unemployment benefit bump and deferring payroll taxes. He says it's because Democrats wouldn't come to an agreement with the administration on the numbers. Could be another step toward getting American troops out of Afghanistan. A traditional Afghan council has ended, with hundreds of delegates agreeing to free 400 members of the Taliban. I'm Christopher Cruz. Out of Afghanistan, a traditional Afghan
Wall Street Week with David Weston from Bloomberg Radio.
It was a week for hanging on. Economic numbers, though positive, fell far short of pointing us back to where we'd been.
You know, there was some pullback of reopenings and so forth, and yet, we still got the 1.8 million. It was a big decline, almost a full percentage point drop in the unemployment rate.
Leaving us grasping for a fiscal boost out of Washington that leaders so far have not been able to deliver.
I think there's a handful of very big issues that we're still very far apart.
The other side is going out there and making it like they're there for children and people, many working families, which couldn't be further from the truth.
And this week, we saw a shadow cast over the one clear bright spot in the markets, equities, when President Trump expanded his tech battle with China to a threatened ban on TikTok and WeChat.
We want to see untrusted Chinese apps removed from U.S. app stores.
Oh yes, the virus. The virus is just kept on coming, with numbers of cases leveling off in states like Florida and Texas and California, maybe, but deaths kept moving up, and the spread of the disease expanded to new states like Iowa and Minnesota and Wisconsin. It was a big week on Global Wall Street, and to help us try to understand it, we welcome now our special contributor, Larry Summers of Harvard, former Treasury Secretary. So, Larry, let's start with some economic numbers. The jobs numbers that came out at the very end of the week, better than expected, 1.76 million jobs added. Does it change our view about the path of this recovery?
I don't think at all. It confirms what we sort of knew. It refers to a survey that was taken several weeks ago. The higher frequency numbers are not. There are a variety of questions that make the unemployment rate in the 10 range almost certainly an underestimate of how bad things are. So I think the basic view that we're now in for a long slog until something puts the health problem in the rearview mirror, number changes that picture. Nothing in data that we're seeing suggests that the health problem is moving to the rearview mirror. And the main development this week is growing concern that the economy is going to run into a stimulus pothole because Congress is going to take us off the stimulus cold turkey. And the other main concern this week is at a moment when the world needs to be coming together around the common problem, the risks of major economic conflict between the United States and China are going up. So it's hard to feel better at the end of the week than one did at the beginning of the week. It's hard to feel better today than one felt several weeks ago. There's no strong tendency for things to be moving in the right direction. If anything, they're probably moving in the wrong direction.
And joining Larry Summers and me is now Jillian Tett. She is the chair of the Financial Times editorial board. Welcome, Jillian. Good to have you here.
Yeah, baby. What's up, everybody? Mark's Conte reporting. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. Oh, shit, holy shit. Here we are. I'm still alive. I say that with a grain of salt because I almost got my ass kicked yesterday a couple of times. Man, what the hell's going on? What is going on in this world? Good morning, everybody. Harkview Cinema in the house. Wayne's World. Are you Garth or are you Wayne? Or are you just both? Frank Abulon. What's up, Frank? Good morning. Good morning, everybody. So I had said a long time ago that all hell is breaking loose on the psychological front. The psychological frontier post-COVID-19, people are losing their fucking minds. Why? Isolation. Oh, that's a big one. Fear. Oh, fear of death. Fear of dying from the disgusting bug. The bug. It's going to kill you. You're going to die. The financial fear, the fear of one's health, fear of one's pocket. How much money will how am I gonna survive, right? So I want to talk about all those things. I want to talk about all of the subjects, all of the subjects that I talk about today. Try to view it through the lens of mental breakdown, mental fucking insanity, right? Like that's what it is, right? The masked hysteria. You remember yesterday, the two ladies lying, saying they work for the newspaper, and they put your mask on. Where's your mask? I told her, it's up my fucking anus, bitch. You want to take it? Why don't you do it with your teeth? Pull my mask out my ass with your teeth. How's that? But the point is, it's just insanity. People don't know who they're fighting anymore. You've got people, security guards, fighting me, who's there. My presence in that location yesterday was to clarify the fact that these people that are staying in this hotel or walking around the street are of no risk whatsoever to the people of that neighborhood. The only risk is the psychological perception, the psychological perception that the property value will go down because you've got homeless people and people that are not of that feather. They're not supposed to be on the Upper West Side. They're supposed to be in the shitholes of Harlem and the shithole in the Bronx. Get these people out of my wealthy neighborhood. I paid good money to live here. Those people are losing their minds. Put your fucking mask on. Where's your mask? Where's your mask, dude? They're losing their minds. They don't. And then you have, because why would security rough up a reporter to get him out of there when he's there reporting that the New York Post article itself was wrong, that the people look, everything is changing. That's the point, right? Everything is in flux, right? And people, although they may believe they're grounded in something, they're grounded in truth, they're grounded in themselves, they are not. Most people are psychologically demented and for the most part sick. They're not grounded, they're not mindful, they're out of their fucking minds. They're swaying in the wind, they're moving with the wind. Me, on the other hand, I am a rock. I am the stability. I bring stability to the scene. That's what I do. That's my role in life. So I want to talk about all this crazy shit that's going on in the world from the lens of COVID-19. Right? When you listen to Bloomberg, when you listen to financial reporting, everything is contingent upon what the government will do. I forgot to mention, man, my leg is fucked up, right? Now, I don't know, yesterday in that fight, or that attack, I wasn't fighting. I got attacked and I defended myself. You don't see it I watched a replay. I didn't want to say anything until I saw the replay. I watched a replay, and you don't really see me throw the kick at him when he's running at me, right? He's rushing me, and I throw a kick at him, and that's when I think I got him. I think I tagged him a little bit because he backed off. But I pulled out like my calf or something, right? I'm in good shape. I wasn't warmed up, and he caught me off guard. And the other thing is that I don't want to lose the frame. I have to decide in that moment, am I going to put the camera in my pocket and kick his ass, right? And beat him up, throw him to the ground, or do I want to hold the frame? Now, if I hold the frame, all I got is my feet, and because here's the camera, I got my feet and maybe one left hand, right? And if I switch it, I got my right hand, my better hand, right? But it's hard because then because I'm watching the camera. I'm watching him in the camera because I don't want to lose the frame, right? Because without the video, what good is it? What good is the work without the video? Right? So anyway, but the point is, when I threw that kick at him, I pulled out a calf. It's hard to walk. I was going to go cover a rally today. I forgot to mention that. There was some sort of police thing in Brooklyn where residents of the neighborhood were going to protest in support of the NYPD. And I was going to go to that, but if I'm not in 100% shape, if I can't run away from an attack, I can't be there. You know what I mean? Especially there, which I suspect there will be riots again today. It's in Marine Park, Brooklyn. I don't want to, whatever. I was going to go. It's noon today, but I'm not gonna go. I'm not gonna go there because again, I'm starting to become recognized there. And if I can't defend myself, right, because I got a busted leg, I don't know what the problem is. I don't know how long it's going to take, 3 days, 5 days, a month, but pulled calf. So that's the update. The other update, did I call the police? No. I didn't call the police yesterday because I did call the police. I'm sorry. Right after I shut the camera down, right? When I was on the location, I shut it down. What I did was I called 911 and I called the police, and they took my information and said, okay, stand right there. There's a police car coming. Right now, you saw at the end of that video, these jerk-offs were circling around me. I was like, I'm out of here. I'm not going to sit here and wait for the police to come to protect me when I can get on the bike and go and get the fuck out of there. So I did. I got on my bike, and I rode. I headed downtown. I headed away. And ironically, when I stopped at the Apple store. And it turns out that the police were there. And I said, oh, shit, let me talk to the police. I said, I just got attacked up on 79th Street. And they said, oh, that was you? We got the report. So the police knew. They were fucking Were they following me down to the Apple store? Were they following me on the bike? Because they think I'm the instigator. So they gave me the information. I said, all right, I'll go report it at the precinct, the 20th precinct, 120 West 82nd Street between Columbus and Amsterdam. So I took down the information, and but I didn't report it. I watched the playback, and there's no, I mean, he didn't hit me. He attacked me. He rushed me, which is a scary thing. It's attempted assault. I don't know. I don't know about it. I don't want to seem petty. You know what I mean? Like he had his I don't mind people saying shit, but that was fucked up, man. That guy attacked me. We'll watch the video again. So kindly become a Patreon of this very fine work, because this is some fine shit we're doing right here, right? This is some impressive shit, man. We are breaking fucking news here, man. We're breaking ground. Right, look at these two masked cunts, right? For lack of a better term. So kindly become a Patreon of this channel. You hit the tip jar. You can throw some cash into the PayPal, which a lot of you have. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I can't spend the whole program thanking everybody. Thank you. But it makes it all happen. Thank yourself. Thank yourself for getting behind something that is genuine and powerful. And I don't take full credit for this. I try not to take any credit for it. I just think that I'm in the right place at the right time. That's what it is, right? I'm just resonating. What I do, I don't even know what I do. I go out there and I try to tell the truth, right? And I think I think that's a revolutionary thing. It's not hard to do. It just takes a lot of courage to be honest, even when you're wrong, even in the face of attack. So that's what I do. So for $2, $3, $5 a month, you can become a member, a Patreon, which is a pretty cool, thing, right? So we got 41 Patreons. You're going to get about 400. Okay, I got it. All right. So that's what's going on over there. So let's just watch again. Masked hysteria. I've been saying it all along. People melted down 4 months ago. They were told that there's a disease, a deadly disease, flying around, and upon further investigation, we realized that there was no more mortality to this thing than there was the common flu. Far more death than cancer or diabetes or heart disease. But people are terrified. They think that The mask is all inclusive. The dirty, nasty shit-ass mask that they keep in their pocket, right? Think that it's like it's some kind of microbial buffer from the world around them, which, as I said, it is not. Good morning, Vinny DiMartini in the house. Good morning, everybody. So they need to hide their teeth. Wait, those chicks need to hide their face, though. Yeah, they do. They were. So let's look. So this is one of the first encounters, right? It's just, so I'm doing my report. We got you again, man. We got you. I'm doing my report, right? And these cunts come up to me. Actually, reporters? Can I bring you into my frame? I encountered them, right? I thought they lived in the neighborhood. They said they were reporters, so I swung them into the frame. I'm an independent reporter. You're and then they didn't like what I had to say. Right? They didn't like what I had to say, so they switched it to masks. Right? Reporter, who are you reporting for? He's a reporter. Oh, cool. Oh, you're New York Post. Oh my God, New York Post. So the point is it escalated. These are regular people on the street. Right? They're not reporters. That lady's not a reporter. They're regular people on the street, so wrapped up in masked hysteria that they can't even see straight. They are so worried. There's nobody on the street. There's nobody accosting them on the street. The homeless people are friendly. They're grateful. Most of them are very grateful. They're like, "Oh man, I'm so grateful for this, the opportunity to get off the street and not have to eat out of a garbage pail." Right? Why does that offend you so much? The hotels are empty. The hotels are empty. Where's the Marriott with fucking 8,000 beds in Manhattan? Why don't they reach their hand out? Why don't they reach out their hand to the city of New York? Right? It's only $99 to stay at the Marriott, and the city's shelling out $150 for every body in the hotel. It doesn't. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't. What I'm saying is people are devastated by this thing. Right? It changed everything. It changed their socialization, their status where they live. It changed the values of their areas. Everything changed in New York City. Everything is up in the air. And I feel their pain. I feel their pain, but it's important to understand their pain and certainly not let idiots run you over. You know, two hags, two fucking masked hags in the street to you know what I mean? So that was one of them. And then there was the scarier part is this crazy fuck, right? 1,000 feet away from... there I was, minding my own business, on the corner. I'm standing in the street at that time, and here comes the crazy fuck, right?
Excuse me? You're going to break my camera. I'm going to kick you.
Some crazy fuck is telling me I'm going to break your camera. Who is the guy? I don't know.
I'm going to kick you if you touch me.
You can't really see. You can't really see his ID. But he's got some kind of ID and some kind of shit going on. Right?
Yo, stay away from me, man. Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Who are you?
So some thug.
Who are you?
I think that's more revealing than the two cunts with the masks, right? Why is this guy? Think to yourself. Why would a security guard from a hotel come out the door, pushing away a reporter who's trying to expose the truth about the neighborhood not being a bad place at all? Did he bother to understand or ask? No. He assumed that I am somebody trying to exploit the neighborhood. And there is the fundamental difference, right? And there he could be clearly arrested for what he did. That is attempted assault. Right? He chased me across the public street and said he was going to break my shit, and then showed signs of violence until I countered with a little violence of myself to defend myself. Right? So outrageous behavior, outrageous confusion about what the hell is going on, right? And it's just, this video is just, and here's some people that caught
and crackheads and
these are two friendly people that just caught it on the street. They're watching it saying, "Oh my God, what the fuck would that guy do? What happened? Why was the guy chasing you?" Right? Two nice people, right? We're talking music. They're in the car, right? They're passing by.
High quality. Hell yeah.
They're good people, man. Those are two good people, right? And this is who they're trying to exploit, right? They're trying to exploit how shameful. Look,
guys hanging out.
Look at that. Right? That's the whole shit right there.
Now that shit is crazy. All right, what do we got? We got a bunch of people.
Right? That's the big. Oh my God! Look at those people that don't belong here in our fine neighborhood. That's really what it's about. Is it? I won't say white privilege or black privilege because I think those terms are very offensive, as you're going to find out with the racist Negro at the hospital. Well, I'm going to talk about that story probably Monday or Tuesday. I have it. I'm writing the answer. I have the hospital's answer, and I'm going to respond. But before I do that, before I talk about it, I want to have it all done. But what do you see? Do you see 4 blacks in a white neighborhood, or do you see, I don't know, just people enjoying the bench for a change? It's in the middle of the street. It's not the greatest bench, but you see 4 people enjoying the bench. Are they usually in this neighborhood? No. You could walk towards Central Park and a little higher up in the 90s, and you'd see some projects up there, and you'd see this kind of hanging out, but not on the prestigious Upper West Side on 79th Street, where I paid $1.6 million for my condo. Or $8 million for my brownstone. You got to get these people out of here. See, this is hysteria. People are losing. And the New York Post is throwing gas on the motherfucking fire. Throwing gas on the fire, you know, by saying that hundreds of homeless people shooting, openly using drugs and urinating. It's just such bullshit, right? So, was it an isolated incident? This lady was interesting. The Ethiopian lady who didn't know Ethiopia was in Africa. She was just an interesting character, right? Yeah. She was.
I'm not in the politics.
Okay.
I'm not in the politics.
Do you live around here?
Yeah, Harlem City, New York State. I'm from Lalibela. I'm Orthodox.
It's very hard to understand what she's saying. She may be speaking English, but the dialect is so severe that you can't understand what she's saying. It could be English. The languages change as they isolate. So is she speaking English? I don't know. Is she crazy? She's walking around the street. I don't think she's crazy. Why does she have a jacket on and it's 90 degrees out, or 75 degrees? But then here, right? What the hell was this guy's problem? What was this guy's problem?
Radar, yeah, with this inflicting violence on people. That shit is crazy. I asked.
Let's see. Like, I don't even know what this guy's problem was. I'm just walking along.
I think I threw my leg out when I kicked him. That's what I did. I didn't connect though. I missed him. But he got the message. How you doing? You finding any homeless junkies and people harassing regular law-abiding white American rich citizens and of the?
Don't film me.
Okay.
I'm about to break it if you film me. Don't break me.
You're gonna break my camera too. Why?
Again, another threat of violence. Another threat of violence. Why are the security guards threatening people with fucking violence?
Oh, you don't like the questions? Oh, I see. So you're gonna inflict violence on me and break my merchandise if I ask you a question. Wow. What company do you work for, Mr. Security?
What the hell is he securing anyway? He's walking around on a corner. You know what I'm saying? It's like hysteria. Is he protecting the people from me? Someone asking questions? Is that what it is? Is he perceiving me as the junkies and the homeless? You know what I mean? Like it's just fucking crazy shit. Crazy
Holy
mental
shit.
deranged shit going on, right?
What is going on up here?
And then there's the final blow is this guy. That's 3 security guards, right?
Security? Hey, security, can I ask you a question without you attacking me? Because I've already gotten attacked twice by security guards.
I had to ask him. Please don't attack me. I just want to ask you a question.
You don't want to talk? Okay. I'll just do my job. Thank you.
And then there's this creepy dude, right? This motherfucker, this is a guy that you want to shoot.
So, Marcus Conte reporting from the Upper West Side in New York City, where all hell is breaking loose. How you doing? How are you? Can I ask you a question?
Right.
I'm just curious. Do you find it to be very hostile and aggressive up here, or not at all? It's all bullshit, right?
It's all bullshit.
That shit is crazy, right? It's all a lie, right?
There you go.
What's that? Can I interview you? Oh, cool. You're not gonna beat me up, right? I got attacked by 2 security guards already. You guys are gonna. I can do whatever the fuck I want. Don't tell me what I got to do. I am on the street. I am the press. This is the United States of America Constitution.
I don't know who the hell this guy was.
If you don't like it, get the fuck out of here. All right?
I don't know who that guy was, but that's the kind of guy that you should have. When a creep like that approaches you, you should have a bat or mace.
What are you gonna do?
I think I'm gonna start carrying pepper spray.
Gonna beat me up? Oh yeah? You're gonna fuck me up? Oh yeah? Who are you? What do you mean you're gonna fuck me up? I'll fucking tear you to shreds, you motherfucker. Keep walking. Keep walking, you motherfucker.
It's hard. You know what it is about my microphone? You can only hear me. You can only hear me. You can't really hear what they're saying, but the guy's jawing me. He's like, you motherfucker, I ain't fucking you, cocksucker.
Okay, keep walking.
See, that guy's like a short, pudgy guy. You kill. If I fight that guy, I'll kill him. Now, my leg, my leg is hurting, but I would still, if I take my, see, the thing is, do I want to drop the camera or do I want to get the frame, right? I want to get the frame, right? So I'm not going to kick his ass, but certainly he's not, a guy like that is going to get himself hurt.
Tell me what I got to do. Tell me what I got to do in my
And now, what's
city?
interesting about that frame, too, is that the security guard is escorting him away. So we don't even know who this guy
fucking
is.
tear-
So, but it's just the point. The point I'm trying to make, and I'm going to talk about some other stories. I just had to get that off my chest, right? As I heal over here, because my fucking leg is still killing me. What's going on? Right? Is it a meltdown? Is it psychological meltdown? People don't know who they're fighting for or against, or what they're fighting. Why are you so concerned with people asking questions and walking around the neighborhood? What is your fucking problem, right? That's what you got to ask yourself, right? And it's happening all over the place. And the New York, as I said, the New York Post is throwing gas fucking on the fire. Right? So let's talk about some other stories when we get off of this shit, man. We'll get off of this shit, man. World's top right? So to answer the cunts that are telling me to put a mask on, here we go. World's top epidemiologists. Masks don't work. There's a saying, don't mess with a man with a microphone, cunt. You guys are watching New York Post cunts. Cunt. Look it up. Cunt. So the two masked cunts. Denmark boasts one of the lowest COVID-19 death rates in the world. As of August 4th, the Danes have suffered 616 COVID-19 deaths, according to the figures by Johns Hopkins University. That's less than 1/3 of the number of Danes who died from pneumonia or influenza in a given year. Far less death than pneumonia and influenza. And that's those statistics are across the board. They're across the board in China and the U.S. But if you want to fudge the numbers and say all the deaths in the United States are COVID-19, you're taking away from other. So if someone gets, has high blood pressure, for example, or cancer, and suddenly they get the flu and die, then that's COVID-19, right? So the numbers are all skewed. The whole shit is skewed, right? So here's two epidemiologists. Epidemiologists say masks don't work, right? Despite this success, Danish leaders recently found themselves on the defensive, right? So because the whole world is pointing and screaming and yelling, and here they are. Here are the fine epidemiologists from Denmark who say masks don't work, and they're getting shit for that shit. All these countries recommending face masks haven't made their decisions based on new studies, said the scientists. Denmark is not alone, right? So despite a global stampede of mask wearing, data shows that 80 to 90% of people in Finland and Holland say they never wear masks when they go out. A sharp contrast to 80 to 90% of Spain and Italy who say they always wear masks when they go out. But in Spain and Italy, to clarify, those, I think they have laws there that require, there's extreme austerity there, right? From a medical point of view, quote, from a medical point of view, there is no evidence of a medical effect of wearing face masks, so we decided not to impose a national obligation, says Tamara Van Ark. Wow, I wish I had that name. Minister Tamara Van Ark, Marcus Van Ark. Now that's royal. Van Ark. Van Arky. Boom. That flopped. Others echoing statements similar to the U.S. Surgeon General from early March said masks could make individuals sicker and exacerbate the spread of the virus. Of course. Well, it's just another one. So here's Fauci. Again, view it through the eyes of hysteria. These fine people are not gaslit by the bullshit that's out there. They're saying, they are scientists. They are looking at the science, the evidence, and suggesting that walking around the city streets with a mask on while you're touching everything else and have no idea how to handle a mask, or you're very likely making yourself sicker, right? Also, it just occurred to me, let's be sympathetic to the security guards. Let's find a little sympathy for the security guards who are acting belligerently or acting like boneheads because maybe they don't have the facts, right? They just want their $15 an hour job. Guy, leave me alone, man. Just leave me the fuck alone, man. They told me to get people, don't let nobody talk on the sidewalk. Don't let nobody on the fucking sidewalk. They get off the fucking sidewalk, motherfucker. Maybe they're gaslit too. The whole society. The law enforcement, the NYPD is being a little more gentle. At least they're a little smarter and they have to deal with this kind of shit on a daily basis. And they are stepping down somewhat to this kind of mania. That's why when you call them, they're like, all right, what do you want us to do? You want us to come over there and did anybody is there any weapons? Is it a fight breaking out right now? No, they come there, they take the report, and then they go back. They get back in the car and they eat donuts. So they're not, there's no just a credit to the NYPD. They're doing what they have to do. So here is more hysteria. Right? Fauci says, what are the people sitting around waiting for the vaccine, unhealthy as they are, still taking their stupid pharmaceuticals from China that are probably laced with toxins. Right? They're taking those medications, the heart pill, the diabetes pill, the lung pill, the ass pill, the colon pill, the thyroid pill, the pancreas pill. They got a pill for everything, man. Pill for the nerves, pill for this, pill for that. They're taking fucking pills, man. They're shooting shit up too. All right, all this shit going on, right? What about those people? Those people that are still doing all those pills, and now they're told 50% because they're waiting for another one. They're waiting for that shot of vaccine. What happens when you tell them 50% it's ineffective? It's only 50% sure, right? When we inject you with this toxic stuff, untried, unproven, that all likelihood will make you sicker, will infect you with COVID-19, is not going to make you not get the flu. What are those people going to do? Oh my God, no, you have to work harder to get a better vaccine. Rather than actually take care of themselves, because that is the real problem. People are less sick in a city like New York is because a lot of the slaves, for lack of a better term, the hard slaves, the city workers, the office workers, the Wall Streeters, the people that were sitting in that office 12 hours a day, busting their ass for peanuts. Maybe not peanuts, but busting their ass. Right? Not sleeping, not eating right. over-consuming coffee, strung out on pharmaceuticals so that they can get through their day and not have a nervous breakdown or not reflect on their life and realize that they're trapped in this shit job, in this shit life, in this shit city. That's why they're not sick anymore, because they were broken free of it for at least a moment. And now they're inundated with fear because they might have to go back to it. So yeah, COVID-19, give me the mask. Oh, no, I can't go back. Cover your face. Cover your face. Cover your face. Cover your face. I got to cover my face. That person's going to get me sick. You see the craziness? Right? It's twofold. People want to believe in COVID-19 and the mass hysteria because their lives are slightly better, a little more awake than they were. Although they're psychologically broken and scattered and a danger to themselves, they have somewhat of an awareness that the way I was living was making me way more physically sick than I am right now. And a lot of those people they're seeing their symptoms be alleviated from their symptoms to some degree. So, but I don't know what they're going to do when they find out that the long-awaited vaccine is only half potent. And this is even crazier, right? Find a better way, best way to destroy an economy? Ban people from coming to it. The best way to destroy a tourism in New York City, ban people from coming there, right? Why aren't people here? Because of this, right? New York's travel advisory list now up to 31 states with visitors required to quarantine. Who the hell? How the hell are you going to track everybody around and guarantee that they quarantine? You can't. More than half of United States cannot visit New York, New Jersey, or Connecticut without quarantining for 2 weeks upon arrival, said Governor Cuomo on Tuesday. What's the date of this? July. Yeah, this is all right. So this has been in effect for like 3 weeks already. 3 weeks. I didn't even know about this. 31 states have now landed themselves on the tri-state travel advisory list, thanks to recently recorded coronavirus spikes. The infection rate across the country is getting worse, not better. We are adding 10 states now, Cuomo told the conference. 10 more states are above the quarantine formula. Alaska, Delaware. Wow, Delaware. Indiana, Maryland, Missouri, Montana. So, total 31 states is now on COVID. Total of 31 states is now on. COVID is now increasing in 41 states. This is total is bullshit. The order mandates a 14-day isolation period for individuals flying or driving in from hotspots. Well, all the hotels are closed, so how do you, I imagine they all are, right? Are the hotels closed? I don't even know anymore. How are you going to quarantine if you're a guest from outside? You can't, unless you know somebody in the area. Or you have a home, but then you would be considered a resident. It's not even possible to do it. Where are you going to stay? Right? The unlikely states are added. All right. So again, more hysteria. Is this guy a screwball or what? Is Cuomo part of the problem? Is Cuomo also either gaslit, or he has so much political pressure on his back to make sure that this shit happens, right? That this COVID-19 shit happens, right? So that people can continue to get their unemployment. People don't have to work. People can get physically better from not being overworked like slaves. I believe that. I said it right away. I said it right in the beginning, months and months ago, that people are sick in this country. The hospitals are full of sick people. The medical profession is designed to keep people sick. There's no money in holistic people being well. Yeah, I mean, of course, there's a cottage industry around yoga and meditation and vitamin and mineral supplements and healthy food, healthy exercise programs. Yes, but that's a fraction of the amount of money that can be made on illness. Diabetes medications, daily visits to the doctor, dialysis, heart operations, right? Massive billions of dollars made on sickness. A little bit of made on holistic. So that's why I said that the switch, there's now a switch on, a switch from treating sick people as being sick. Now treat them as menaces to society. Rain down on them so they take care of themselves, so they get better faster, and they're not a drain on the healthcare industry. Right? You want free healthcare in this country? You want universal single payer healthcare in this country? Fine. Make sure everybody's healthy first. Either way, people are either scared into being healthy, or or they're just being scared into being healthy, or they're scared. People are scared. I'm sick and nobody's helping me, so they get healthy. Right? But here's another. You know what I mean? It's all ass backwards thinking. And here's Trump to the rescue. Trump signs executive order on coronavirus relief, payroll tax. So Trump wants to, with executive order, wants to eliminate the payroll tax. All right, most people are not working anyway. Extend the unemployment benefits by $400 per week, down from $600. Okay, that's fair enough, right? People are getting $600 a week in addition to their normal benefit, and Trump is signing through executive order, bring it back up to $400. So if you were getting unemployment, you're going to get it again. Are you going to get a stimulus check? Probably not. Are you going to get, you should apply for loans too. Apply for every loan. Defer student loan payments through the end of the year. Good. So now if you have a student loan in default, they're not going to steal your unemployment money because, government likes to do that. Oh, you got the money sitting in the bank, they come in and they take it. So, but be aware that they may still take it. Just if you have excess money, grab it. Extend protections against evictions. Of course you should. It wasn't, people are being evicted. People are being evicted because of no fault of their own. They're buying into this fake story, gaslit story about COVID-19. Great, okay, I'll do what you tell me to do. What you want me to starve while the bank's got $3.5 trillion to split, and then they want to loan it to me at 3 and 5 and 12%? Come on, pay me. I'll be part of it. Pay me. So, where's Trump's mind? Trump is, I mean, Trump is me. Trump is, I am Trump. What Trump says, I kind of agree with. I think he's clear on this issue that there really is no, threat to people's health, but more of a threat to the economy. So I think Trump has handled this rather well. I don't like that he keeps Fauci on the payroll pushing for that vaccine shit. But Trump might look out into the audience and say, well, most people want vaccines, so what's the harm in getting it? If you want it, take it. Now, if Trump backs mandatory vaccines down the road, then he's a shithead. Then he's a dick face, right? He's a cunt, right, for doing that, right? Don't back mandatory vaccines. America, free, land of the free, home of the brave. If you feel endangered and you feel a mask is going to save you from germs, then put the mask on. Nobody's denying you a right to wear a mask, but don't enforce your hysteria, your mask hysteria, on me. So I would say Trump is one of the, ironically, one of the healthier minds in this whole situation. Right? I think he is. So here's this. This is. Fucking, you talk about massive gaslighting at a grand level. Because we're going into an election season, November 3rd, 3 months away. Wow, we're going to pick a new president, right? We are going to pick a new president with all the scams and all the evidence to suggest that our elections are not free or fair, that our elections are in fact rigged. We are still going to have. Wow. Whew. Oh, that scared me. I got scared. I got a crackle on my wire. I don't know how loud that was to you, but it almost knocked my fucking headset off. Whoa. All right. So there you go. So this story is devastating because the U.S. intelligence agencies, which is an oxymoron. There's no intelligence in these agencies. These are the CIA, the NSA, right, all bullshit agencies, right, that we pay for, say that China and Iran want Trump to lose. Right? Who? Who in China? Who in Iran? The people? The government? All of the above? Who? Exactly. Why? Right? Why don't people question this kind of report? Right? You know what? This is even better, right? So, this is Caitlin Johnstone reporting it. A reporter that I like. U.S. intelligence. If Trump wins, Russia did it. If Biden wins, it was China and Iran. Genius. Brilliant. Back in April, I said China is going to be surprised when it finds out it interfered in the November election. That's funny, right? China's going to find out they interfered. They didn't do anything, and they're going to find out. Oh no, they interfered. 3 months ahead of schedule, China is already getting its surprise alongside fellow unabsorbed governments, Iran and Russia. Quote, U.S. intelligence agencies say China and Iran are working to sway voters against Trump while Russia is working against Biden. How? How are these very, very inconsequential tones coming out of China, Russia, Iran? How is that affecting the American populace? It is not. No one gives a shit about what Iran thinks about our election, or China thinks about our election, or Russia thinks about our election. You can put up all the ads you want. It's fucking nobody pays attention to any of that shit. But nonetheless, be fearful of China, Russia, Iran. Mass media throughout the Western world are uncritically passing along a press release from the U.S. intelligence community because that's what passes for journalism in a world where God is dead and everything is stupid. Wow, that was brilliant, man. This is brilliant writing, man. I love this. I wish I could write like this. Listen, I'm going to read that again. Mass media throughout the Western world are uncritically passing along a press release from the U.S. intelligence community because that's what passes for journalism in a world where God is dead and everything is stupid. Oh, man, is God dead and everything is stupid? Oh, that's the tone of this report today, because based on yesterday's interaction with regular people or people out in the street, isolated in their own homes with nobody to talk to, God is definitely dead and everything is definitely stupid. So I'd have to agree with that. So the press release, that was really good. Thank you, man. Thank you for that. China and Iran. So this is from Bloomberg. This is a direct, I guess, quotes from the. Listen to this for a second. Just listen to this shit, man. This shit is ridiculous, right? China and Iran are working to sway U.S. voters against President Trump, while Russia is working against his rival Joe Biden. Intelligence agencies said Friday, right? Quote: many foreign actors have a preference for who wins the election, which they express through a range of overt and private statements. Covert influence efforts are rarer. So what the intelligence agencies are saying is that influence is actually very rare, right? But what this is, I'll tell you what this is. This is CIA, NSA, FBI, whatever, all fucking deep state, shit that shouldn't be there in the first place. What we call loosely the intelligence community, is that they are pitching the billionaire class. They are saying, vote for Biden, and we get China and Iran, which is what the billionaire class likes. They like China. They like all the free shit. They like making billions and billions of dollars off of the very cheap labor in China. They love it. Put fucking Iran on the pile too. We love that shit. Russia? Hell fucking no. We don't like Russia. We don't like that Trump is moving towards Russia. So what they're saying is billionaire class, vote for Biden because Biden is pro-China and pro-Iran. That's the translation, right? Vote against Trump because he's for Russia, right? And we don't gain as much from Russia as we do from China and or Iran or Israel, right? Many foreign actors have a preference for who wins the election. That is insignificant. Nobody cares what a government's preference is, other than you, the intelligence community and billionaires, right? People don't care. How is it going to affect us? How are they going to influence us to vote? That's the real question, right? Which they express through a range of overt and private statements. Covert influences effects are rare. I just read that. This is the National Counterintelligence and Security Center Director, William Avani, said in a statement. Oh, yeah, she's famous. Oh, man, William. Oh, boy, yeah, William Avani said. Yeah. The statement proves the latest intelligence community assessments of threats by foreign actors to disrupt and influence the election less than 3 months ahead of the vote. Now, the intelligence community just told you, Bloomberg, that influence and disruption is very rare. But there goes Bloomberg spinning it. The statement provides the latest intelligence assessment of threats by foreign actors to disrupt and influence. It's just a lie. So, but anyway, that's what's going on there. So, what else we got? U.S. Intelligence Agency. If Trump wins, so this is Caitlin Johnstone's ad being emailed, being sent out to Zero Hedge. So she got published on Zero Hedge. Good for her, man. Good for her. So Marcus Conte reporting. Thank you all. Oops, I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready to leave you yet. So Marcus Conte reporting. Thank you everybody for sharing in the commentary. Thank you all for being here. Thank you all for your deep concerns over my leg health. I was going to go to a rally today. Let me see where that is. I'll show you what it is. So this shit is going to happen today. I forgot to even talk about it, but I usually don't give away what I'm going to do until I'm there because then I have some problems. Then I'll get into some problems. Oh, fuck. I'm getting into problems right now, man. I'm getting into problems right now trying to show you something. Yeah, I was going to go to this today, right? Rally for NYPD, Sunday, August 9. That's today at 12:30. So if you guys, I'll give you the scoop. I can't go because we back blue, right? This is the same kind of thing that caused the riots the last time, right? When Antifa and Black Lives Matter showed up at this rally, and this is in a neighborhood that's very similar to Bay Ridge. This is Marine Park. All right, so expect Antifa and Black Lives Matter. They're probably on their way there right now. They're going to disrupt the thing, but like I said, I can't. I'm not going to go. I'm not going to go to something that I can't run, that I can't defend myself. So because my leg, I can't walk right now. I can walk a little bit. I could still stretch other muscle, but I can't really the walking muscle because I don't know how I got hurt when I lifted my foot off the ground to kick him, or the pressure off the ground, right on my I kicked him with my right foot. I don't even know. I don't know how I got hurt, or when I extended my leg, when I threw my leg at him, did I pull out a calf? Right. Either way, it hurts, and I don't want to be in a position where if I can't. I can't run. I want to live to fight another day. So we'll do this, and we did it, man. And I'll go out and I'll report on some nature out in the. I'll report on some nature out in the woods. You know what I'm saying? Because that's interesting too, man. Nature in the woods is really fucking interesting. You know what I'm saying? It's really fucking interesting. It's interesting, motherfuckers. It's fucking interesting. Thank you, everybody. Thank you everybody for joining me in the chat. Oh man, in the chat, what a chat we got, man. We got the real people in this house, man. We got Chris Mike, Chris Milk, D. Cree, George's son. Who is George? Harkview Cinema. If it's Monday, we're at Harkview Cinema. JB, Joe KI11A. Joe, man, get a real fucking name, man. Can't you be a little more creative than that? Get a real name. Judy Z is here. Lord Rothschild. Nihilistic nut. Nihilistic nut. Quantum Epic. Thomas Robinson, my brother. I love Thomas Robinson. I love your comments, man. Quantum Epic. Vinny D. Martini on the wrench. If you got timed out today, I don't think it happens much anymore, but if you did, it's because you're a dick. It's because you're a dick, being a dick, and putting the focus on yourself and not listening to what's being said. That qualifies you as a dick, and to get knocked off the fucking channel, motherfucker. Right? And Vanderloo is here. So thank you everybody for joining me. Thank you everybody. Have a blessed, peaceful day.
Nagasaki today marked the 75th anniversary of the U.S. atomic bombing. At 11:02 this morning, the moment the B-29 bomber dropped a plutonium bomb on the city, survivors and others stood to honor the more than 70,000 dead. I'm Christopher Cruz.
Thanks for making us part of your Sunday morning routine. This is CBS Sunday Morning on Bloomberg Radio.